Why do students choose to attend college? In Louis Manan's Live and Learn, he talks about two theories, Theory 2 and 3, which seem to be the most abundant reasons people attend college. Theory 2 centralizes around the idea college should enlighten and empower students, revolving around our experiences. Theory 3, on the other hand, expresses specialized training for vocational preparation to be able to enter a specific career. Though most students attend college for Theory 3, it's imperative to also attend college for Theory 2 to be able to truly be successful and have your education be beneficial to you as a whole. As heard from Anand, some people receive a college education for strict vocational preparation to get a career. When asked in an interview what a student thought they would benefit most from a college degree, she said, more job opportunities, and your employer will have a lot more respect for someone with a 4-year degree to get a higher position. Ending college with specific vocational skills can be more beneficial to a future career because after graduation you are job ready. In the reading by Whitehead, he states, something definite is now known. Aptitudes have been acquired and general rules and laws are clearly apprehended. Whitehead is describing the last and final stage known as generalization. Those qualities he stated and the qualities you'll receive after vocational training are very similar and essential for being job ready out of college because you now hold the knowledge needed for necessity, the abilities, and you understand what is needed from you in the next stage of your life.
A quote from my interview was, college is a well-rounded liberal arts education, and so if you're getting a bachelor's degree, you're also getting a liberal arts degree, and you're learning about a variety of things that you can take away and use in your life. I thought this was interesting because it just proves you learn so much more from college than just your major. Paulo Freire said, the key to liberation is the awakening of critical awareness and the thinking process in the individual. In my interviews, we talked about how in college you really get the full spectrum of knowledge even when you're going for a certain major. My mom called it the full liberal arts education, and it's true how even though you major in something, you still have the knowledge and experience to apply yourself in other career fields.
For my first interview, I interviewed my roommate Greg that currently attends Boise State. I believe he falls into Manan's vocational training theory. Vocational training has become a requirement in the workforce today. Manan's Theory 3 explains why some students are getting a degree because the advanced economies demand specialized knowledge and skills. Greg said majoring in accounting and finance opens so many doors for different types of jobs, not only in accounting, but also in finance. This quote shows that Greg is attending college for the vocational training in accounting and finance in order to get a well-paying job. Greg believes college is an important start to a career. This connects to Plato's allegory of the cave, because Plato says the beginning is the most important part of the work. My second interview also fell into Manan's Theory 3 of vocational training. I interviewed my friend Mike, who is currently attending Boise State in order to receive a degree in construction management. Mike is here to receive the vocational training required to become a construction manager. Mike said, I love construction, and if I am smart and get a solid education, I can make a lot of money at it. I believe that Mike also falls into Whitehead's theory of romance. Whitehead stated, there can be no mental development without interest. Mike is attending college for the vocational training in order to do what he loves.
After an interview with John, a BSU student, I believe he follows Manan's third theory of education. In his interview, John said, my main focus in life is school. I want to get a good job that lets me provide for my family and support the life that I want when I'm not working. He wants to get a job that provides income and plenty of vacation time to pursue the things he wants to do outside of work. John is attending BSU to get the job training he'll need for the job he wants. Whitehead says, after all, the whole affair is merely preparation for battling with the immediate experiences of life, a preparation by which to qualify each immediate moment with relevant ideas and appropriate action. I feel this supports the conclusion because John is only after the means to accomplish what he wants.
More than seeking a successful, more prosperous future, college provides character-shaping experiences. While this goes against Mended's third theory, it is important that those pursuing an education view their pursuit as an all-encompassing experience that not only furthers their knowledge in a particular field, but also builds individual identity. When interviewing one former and one current Boise State University student, both emphasized the culmination of all aspects of the college experience, and both agreed that it bettered them. The former Boise State student
said, "College is for learning more about yourself and what you want to do with your life. It is not necessarily about educating you on a specific topic, but rather teaching you what it is you're passionate about. Without passion, education can seem forced." This idea in particular is parallel with Plato's allegory of the cave, as education was alluded to as the light that can guide way to a good life. Plato was noted as saying, "No trace of slavery ought to mix with the studies of a free-born man. For the constrained performance of bodily labors does, it is true, exert no harmful influence upon the body, but in the case of the soul, no study pursued under compulsion remains rooted in the soul. College is meant to be a time of enlightenment. So, if attending for purely fiscal reasons, it is hard for the spirit to remain inspired. Students must view themselves as worthy of a higher education to find true success in college." The current student I interviewed said, "I'm trying to better myself, and it is a ridiculous amount of money that I have to spend, but I'm choosing to invest in myself, so it is worth it to me." Passion for one's field of study and how said studies will impact the world around them is the key behind seeking more than just a vocational training. Experience-centered education is significant because it shapes more than just the mind. The line of the BSU mission statement says, "The university is an integral part of its metropolitan environment, is engaged in economic vitality, political issues, professional and continuing education programming, and cultural enrichment." This emphasizes that it is not enough to just get career training. As students, we are all responsible for our part in society. For true success in education, we need the passion-centered learning evident in Menad's Theory 2 just as much as the vocational experience of education in his third theory.